supreme display of talent. Tibbers, wave,
Ooh,
everything
Doggo
comes in. It's Doggo's Draven. Okay. Oh no. If I'm Busio right here, I'm like, oh, Nami, Lush, this is such a powerful lane. They're going to be great. And then you see the Draven. Like, those axes, even at Feels level 2, take half of your health bar.
Yeah. Doggo Draven is fearsome. All right. We'll see if they can clean it up here. Doggo is deep. Doggo's behind enemy lines.
The axes are spinning as the Blooming Burst comes on down. This is a flash, definitely. Does have a blast cone there as the rest of CFO. I mean, if you knew that they were looking to get as much information as possible.
Inspired's here. They know that this is a possibility. They're going to try and counter.
You can see they can actually see the rise as well as the bubble is going to go wide. CFO, I don't think this is a dive angle. As they did want to utilize some of the cannon tech, but it's not quite going to work out. Reset on the Gromp. This might be a little bit over-enthusiastic here by Ginger.
Yeah, I mean, for smite fights, rock Q for Kiana is very good.
Yeah, here's the dive, 2v2, the flash forward from Doggo, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Masu, he flashes away. There's a stand aside, and there's also a kill in the mid lane. What the heck is going on? It's another one as Rest gets the feats of warfare, and CFO just won everywhere on the map.
Extra gold lead here, but then also in mid lane.
Just flash forward from Honky when he just killed him.
So they're going to sacrifice bottom side turret plate money to the wreck side then, and Junja wants to come in and use his smite.
Well, they're looking for an angle. Supreme display of talent does come down as Junja keeping himself alive there with the ulti. The rest of CFO move over, and that is going to be all three of the grubs in the hands of FlyQuest. Nicely done. Standing their ground, making sure that CFO don't get anything that they're not allowed to have.
They could do a roam from mid. Honkyu has Realm Warp. If they Realm Warp over, that could be 4 people diving FlyQuest, and they're going to do it.
Yep, the Realm Warp is going to come in. Junja looks to turn up. Honkyu, that's so much damage already. Why is this Rise doing so much work? As Masu in so much trouble, the Pop Blossom is going to connect onto Busio. Another cash in, and it's a double for Doggo. 5-1 the kill score, and with 3 of those kills on this Draven, it's looking real good here in game 2 for CFO.
Very successful play. They're able to make it before Busio can soak level 6. Busio on the Nami, still no ultimate, so he didn't have that to create the extra time for the teleport from Quad to come in. Quad's teleport gets nothing. Inspired trying to finish off the Dragon in time, but...
Yeah, it's a 2v2 here. Dragon and Rest against Inspired and Bwipo, and it's the flash out from Inspired to get him to safety. Yeah,
at the moment,
I think it's
Atlas.
a garage sale or something like that. All right, there's another one here, but maybe they can kill Bwipo at the same time. He gets knocked up. Junja turns up as well. And now, Killer is going to be put down, and the ulti comes on through for Rest. Tries to get himself out of the way. Junja was tanking the turret. Bwipo is pretty tanky, so they're not going to be able to kill him. Great Bubble is going to catch the Rek'Sai as he tries to flee. And this time, Busio has the wave and takes down the Rek'Sai. FlyQuest answering back.
Of this region, and then being so proud of Flash Wolves. Wait a second.
Yeah, the flash in from Inspired still gets the stun onto Honkyu, but the phase rush as he gets out of the way. Supreme display of talent is what he was looking for, but he fails to dodge it. And the shutdown money goes to Inspired. Yeah, it's the power identification from this team that is pretty impressive. This, not so much, as the Supreme display of talent and just a cheeky Q from Inspired, and he will be able to just kill Honkyu.
FlyQuest are, well, now Bwipo is in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Kaiwing is going to be able to find him here, but it's a fight on multiple fronts. Pop Blossom invested, and the Flash and ulti will be in exchange.
Yeah, I mean, this 2-item Kiana. Inspired does a lot of burst damage. He has no more ultimate now.
I've seen this movie before, the one that's happening in the top lane, so we are going, no, we are back here, and he's dead again. It's the same movie. It's on repeat. See how he manages to cope with this, as once again, they're just running towards him. Does get stunned up as the tidal wave comes in as well. There's a great knock-up, flash out of the way from the bubble. That is still Honkyu once again under a whole lot of threat as Masu with the cleanse. As Kaiwing needs to get himself out of that situation. I don't think this Otacon is going to be an option for them as Masu dashing in. Supreme display of talent goes wide as Inspired also able to get into stealth. That will be able to keep him alive against Doggo and Rest, but you can see that CFO, they want nothing to do with this fight.
Yeah, that is flash on both Honkyu and Doggo. So FlyQuest actually get value out of it.
And it wasn't actually the dragon that they were looking for. It was the Otacon instead, down to 50% here as Junja puts his own pillar down as they want to take out Tibbers before this fight is going to break out. But I mean, there just aren't very many people here for CFO. It'd have to be a steal as now Rest looking for that angle, trying to find the knockups here as out he goes as Doggo just takes down Quad. They're all starting to explode and now he presses W, runs forward. Masu trying to get out of there. The axe from downtown and he gives the thumbs up as he looks to chase out Masu here. There it is, grabs the triple and Doggo on this Draven looking like it won't be adding to that 10 column.
That he did versus T1, and he chases them all down.
And CFO just moved back towards this Baron. Cheeky little ward there is actually unseen as now the pillar is doing great work against Whippo once again. Good double knockup though as he finds the ulti onto 2. That is going to be another Pop Blossom connecting though out of Kaiwing. He finds the double as Whippo able to make his way up, but Doggo finds that last act. Supreme display of talent doesn't work at all, and Doggo keeps himself alive because like you say, this guy's a tank on the Draven. Boostio's turned into fish food. It's another multi-kill here as the ace comes in for CFO, and it is clean once again.
And they are looking to finish their 2-0 and move on to quarterfinals.
And I've made a lot of ending calls about decades and things like that before. Here is another one as CFO are going to do it after 10 years, making it to the top 8 here at Worlds 2025 after their extraordinary year so far. It only gets better for the Oysters.
And look at that deserved celebration, smiles all around.
This team has been an absolute breath of fresh air, and now it's with some trepidation that we throw it back to the analysts.
No trepidation needed at all, because we are going to start with the celebration of CFO. As you said, a decade in the making for this region. And not only that, as they take their bow in front of this crowd, I think you could see the improvement from every tournament they attended. You could see their grit and their resilience, and it has all led to this victory.
And I mean, they just played an incredible series, you know, especially game 2, so dominant. I love the early game plan, the confidence for Doggo to bring out the Draven. They force into a split map situation right off the bat, get the summoners, you know, off of Busio, pushing him out. FlyQuest's going to take their final bow, but to me the story is all about CFO and their incredible tournament, because they've taken down FlyQuest, they've earned themselves this berth in the quarterfinals, and now they have a real opportunity to deal some damage here, to take someone out in the best of 5 and show that they deserve to be in the conversation.